co-owner, founder, fly tire, guide, executive. Let's just say executive, fly tire. Let's see here. We'll do all messages. Keep your messages cordial and stuff like that. There we go. Turn that down a little bit. All right, let's get the game going. Yesterday I screwed up a little bit. I mean, I was trying to learn a new way to tie a bomber, commercially tie a bomber, but yeah, it didn't work out very well. There we go. All right, so we're going to do it how I was taught to do it, stuff like that. And I'm just going to keep it simple. I don't know, the commercial way of seeing it tied, it just looked like too many extra steps, man. I don't see what's commercial about it. So, here we go. So you're going to need bucktail, you're going to need thread. I start off with Simplify Classic Wax. 6/0 for the, or not bucktail, but for the calf tail. You'll need belly hair from a deer. That sounds like a witchcraft thingamabobber, you know? Belly hair of a deer, eye of a newt. That's your fly right there. All right. Zoom this in a little bit. Let's see here now. There we go. All right. All right, we're ready. There we go. Let's play. All right. I wonder if I get this to go up. Wow. All right. Turn on my messages here. All messages so I can see everybody. All right. So I'm just going to start right here. I mean, you could start all the way up here. Since we got to lay down calf tail on both sides. I'm going to leave a good eye gap from the hook eye, which it bends down. Oh, by the way, this is an A-Rex, of course. This is the NS 11 8 Classic Streamer down eye, size 6. Always A-Rex, man. Almost got everything switched over to A-Rex now. There's only one pattern where they ain't got a hook for, and it is the jig pig. They don't have a long enough, what do you call it, a jig hook for that at all. What's up, Barry Hart? How you doing, man? Thank y'all for joining me. What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? Dude, I've been seeing them pictures, man. That one dog stuck its whole head in the snow, and then that other dog, his tummy was dragging on the snow. I thought it was funny as heck. It's a deep snow y'all got up out there. Man, it makes me kind of thankful that I'm down here, kind of, sort of. I'm doing pretty good, Barry. Alligator. An investigator. That's good, Baron. What's up, Logan? Oh, rock on, Logan. Man, you're ready for a wild trip. I would not, if you just started tying flies a couple months ago, I would not try to spin deer hair yet. Learn some other patterns and stuff like that and work your way up. I kind of screwed up and about quit tying flies because I'd go from, my first fly I ever tied was the Brooks Sprout Emerger, which is not something you start off tying, you know, but I just kept going and going, didn't give up. Then I tried to spin deer hair. I gave up on that real quick. I was like, I'm never spinning deer hair again. Then about 2 years ago, I started really getting into spinning deer hair. But yeah, man. Thank you for, it's pretty cool. Thank you for watching, Logan. How long does one hook tend to last? It just depending on the species and where you're fishing and stuff like that. I got flies in my fly box that I tied 2 years ago that still work. I mean, you just got to keep a really high quality hook like Arex will last you a minute or a long time. So I got me a chunk of this calf tail right here. Got this from Reading's Fly Shop out here in Lebanon. You can find Reading's Fly Shop pretty easy. Just go straight towards from Lebanon to Bennett Springs. You'll pass Reading's Fly Shop. Charlie there, he's a really knowledgeable dude. But be careful, he will talk. He is a talker. I love the guy very much. Man, I just let him because you just learn so much from him, man. You just learn so much, and he's given me so many good ideas. He's been really supportive, Charlie. So go Reading's Fly Shop. Oh, thank you, Corbin. See you later, Barry. All right, now I gotta find my deer hair stacker. Okay. Now, to the beginner tires and stuff like that, I don't know the names of any of the tools really, except for whip finish. Thread holder is the thing that holds the thread, I guess. I call this a prison shiv. Toothbrush. And then right here, scissors. And then you can make your own tools too, like I had to. Like when you stack deer hair, sometimes you gotta pack it by pushing it. This right here is a pin. Just a straight up, I took a pin apart. I was like, forget this, man. I'm not gonna go. Some of these prison shivs or pokers, they got little holes in the end that actually do that for you and stuff. But normally when I'm stacking deer hair, it's a pretty big fly, pretty big hook. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. I stacked this in the deer hair stacker. You got a deer hair stacker and a deer hair packer. I like it when people talk a lot, though, because I learn so much more, Especially if it's about fishing, man. I love that. Or history. I like history. Because it always repeats itself. Now, how long you make this, that's kind of up to you. I don't like to make my tails very long. And the reason why I chose to tie a bomber, they work really good for trout, largemouth and smallmouth bass. Basically anything predatory with teeth. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and do touching wraps. Touching wraps is when the threads touch each other as you're going up. You don't have to do touching wraps. I just like to. Looks more professional. Been watching some documentaries on tying flies and stuff like that. And what all of them really kind of like shoved down your throat is that you need craftsmanship, man. That's the problem with like a lot of tires, like overseas tying and stuff like that. They don't do the craftsmanship. They're trying to bust out 1,000 flies a minute, stuff like that. Me, I enjoy the craftsmanship. My daddy raised me, if you're gonna do something, do it right, do it well. Yeah, I know a bunch of random information too. Oh, that's cool. Learn about Adam Sandler's career today? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, man. It's always good to learn new things, at least once a day. Now, if you're a fly fishing addict like me, you just learn about fly fishing every day. All right, so we got this. Now we're going to have it go this way, but we're going to stop it about right there. So I'm going to go ahead and give me some more of this yellow calf tail. I wonder what they do with the rest of the calf. And this is like really the first time I ever got into using calf tail, so bear with me. Here we go. The best Adam Sandler movie I have ever watched, not very many people have seen this. Reign Over Me is a really good, it's like one of his first serious roles. And Adam Sandler plays this main character where his family was in the airplanes that hit the World Trade Centers. And it shows like all the mental distress he's going through and stuff like that. Like he's trying his so hard to forget what happened to his family and stuff like that. It's a really good movie. It'll bring a tear to your eye. I liked it. It made me think. Not very many things can make me think much anymore. Except for my girlfriend. She keeps me on my bloody toes. So here we go. We're going to go and measure this out. I'll put it about right. Actually, I'm going to kind of bring this in just a wee bit more. There we go. Oh, Spanglish? Yeah, that's a pretty interesting movie. It's pretty interesting. There we go. Trying to keep the body even. It really doesn't matter if it's cylindrical, if it's even or not. I was trying to use a big word I learned today, but I can't pronounce it yet. What happens when you get your head caved in? Here we go. All right. So now this is crazy because we got these on both sides, right? And then we got to trim the deer. You know, we're gonna put on some deer hair and stuff. So now we got to put on a hackle, and we got to tie it in weird. So I really like to tie my hackles in from the front and work my way back. That's not how this is gonna work. This is gonna be tied in the back. I'm gonna wrap up to the front. So I'm gonna get me a nice long hackle here. And this hackle I got from Reading's Fly Shop too. Reading's Fly Shop for all your fly fishing needs. All right. So I'm going to tie this in upside down. That means the concave is facing down, or whatever. The shiny side's the face. That's how we're going to do it. The shiny side is the face. There we go. Kind of make sure everything's good. Now this is when tape is very necessary. Andy, I watched that movie Nosferatu, and I was kind of let down. Bram Stoker's Dracula's so much better than Nosferatu. The original Nosferatu is so much better than the new one. That's how bad it was. It was horrible. I don't suggest going to see it. I suggest wait until it's free. It was that bad. But I mean, you know, to each their own, said the woman to the cow. She kissed it, you know? I gotta find my tape. Dude, oh, it's right there in front of me. Covered in orange. So what we do with this tape, you're like, Rooster, what are you doing with the tape? So I'm gonna tape my mouth shut. No. I am going to take this right here. All right. I'm going to put it around this. So when we get it, uh-oh, I messed up. And it broke that. Thank God that happened there. All right, so we're going to undo this real quick. Sometimes stems just are weak. And what I'm going to do to prevent that next time, I'm going to get me my longest one. I'm going to cut the tip. Just cut it clean off. Here we go. Do I have a longer one? Oh, here's a good one. Oh, Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. And the blues. Wolfman. I've been wanting to see that too. It got stopped by I think the fires or something like that, and I think it's actually going to come out. I can't remember what was its problem, but there was a problem. Probably a werewolf tried to sue. I don't know. Haven't seen any. I have not seen the Wolfman yet, but I can definitely check it out once it hits theaters. I ain't even seen a trailer for it. I'm pretty interested. I'm gonna go check it out. Probably have Andy as the main character, run around biting people. All right, so we're gonna try to put the tape around this again. It does get a little difficult for some weird reason. Here we go. There we go. It ain't perfect. Yep. But with my issues, it's got to be perfect. There we go. Quit sticking to my finger. There we go. That will work. That will work. All right. So what I'm going to do here in this little dip is I am going to straight up whip finish a little bit. So we're going to start spinning deer hair, and I like to use that silk thread. Some 200 denier. You know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a tangle. There we go. There we go. Come on over. Bird's the word. Love the blues. Oh, let everybody know I have a partnership, or I don't know, they say it's partnership. When you get a kayak from Jack's Kayak, it comes with a 2-hour free fly fishing lessons from me. So check it out, and with those fly fishing lessons, I'll have flies for sale and stuff like that. And I have plenty of rods too. Where are my good scissors? There we go. That silk stuff, man, it's slick. It's hard to cut. There we go. What I am worried about is some of these barbs getting caught, which is all right. There we go. So what I'm going to try to do is fix that, because I do not want to get stuff caught and everything messed up. And there we go. And then before we go any further, we need to get this. And that's easy to tape right there. All you gotta do is just a little bit of tape. I just use Scotch tape for this, man. You ain't gotta be no duct tape in it, because you'll ruin the hell out of it. I already tried. Not a good idea, man. Oh yeah, I sold that moonshine rod right off the bat. Right off the rip. The story behind that moonshine rod is I caught that rod fishing in Norfolk. Literally caught it. Like, I catch weird stuff in Norfolk when I'm fishing. Weird stuff. So I held on to it for a little bit, thinking I might use it. And I was like, nah, dude. I got a 3-weight fiberglass made by Devon Evolution Rod. I got a 5-weight fiberglass made by Devon Evolution Rod. You know, pretty good on rods right now. My next rod I want to build myself, and I'm going to call it the Wolverine, which is my favorite comic book hero ever, the best, you know. And that's what I'm going to rock. I'm going to make it all yellow and blue and black. Think like a black carbon fiber handle, blue fiberglass, or not. You know what? It's not going to be. It's going to be graphite or the carbon fiber, like a blue carbon fiber with yellow thread to hold on the eyelets, the gold eyelets or something like that, or the eyes or whatever. I'm not a rod builder, everybody. I don't know. That's my girlfriend. She builds them. So we're going to get us a nice chunk. And we're not going to stack this. We're just going to go ahead and cut it and brush it. Ooh, that's the wrong pair of scissors. To the new guys learning fly fishing or learning fly tying, let's see here. Let's see here. Corbin. I think that's the new fly tyer. Oh no, Logan. Oh, I love that name. Logan, to save money, get one pair of scissors for your deer hair and like rabbit fur and leathers and stuff like that. And then one pair of scissors right here for your threads and like synthetic materials and stuff like that. Because deer hair, man, it wears them out real quick. It wears them out. Unless you know how to sharpen scissors. And if you do, give me a holler. I want to learn. But yeah, that moonshine rod is going to go to Washington to one of my buddy's brothers. And I can't wait to go out to Washington. Especially, dude, this guy, he knows where to go. This guy grew up in Washington and stuff like that. I just don't want to be in the cities. I'm not a big fan of city life anymore. Used to be. And I realized I like it quiet. I like to be by a river. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to cord up the thread a little bit. I'm just going to cut this one little barb clean off. There we go. All right. So I'm going to take all right, and then throw another loose wrap. All right, then when I pull, I'm going to spin it over. See how I'm just kind of. And you got to be careful right here. As soon as it gets stuck, you got to catch that. All right, see, now that hook right there. So what you do is to fix that, you just kind of spin it around yourself. Just like so. And pull tight. And kind of careful of that hook point. These Arex hooks, man. If you can see, my thumb's all torn up from them. I'm pulling this all back. I'm going to wrap back into it. Now, there's a little trick I forgot to talk about. When you're doing this, and you're like going to tie it or spin it around at the halfway point, make the point that's closer to the eye, the part of the deer belly hair, make that longer than the back. So when you pull back, it's easier to control when you wrap. So you can get it all pushed back and everything. Now I'm going to do another. I'm going to do one more after this one. Then I'm going to pack it. Pack it like it's hot. When the game wardens get at you, pack it like it's hot. Pack it like it's hot. I got that old Snoop Dogg song, Pop It Like It's Hot or whatever. I remember when that first came out. Yeah. Here we go. And then just another clump. There we go. There we go. See all that stuff, all that down and under fur? You can actually use this under fur, and it does actually do pretty good dubbing. Tied up that little piece together pretty well. Here's some more. Then I also like to fan it out before I and brush it out on both sides. The more of that under fur you get out, the better. The better. And right here, you don't have to really worry about trimming those tips off because we're like above that right now. I just didn't want to get it all screwed up back there. If I quit spinning it around, quit dropping stuff. And take another loose wrap, pull towards you. There we go. See, I gave it the little extra spin there. And sometimes, I think it's because I didn't do a little base layer. There we go. Oh, I'm pulling too hard. So I pulled that straight down. There we go. Alright, now I'll pull that back. I'll wrap back into it. There we go. And then I'm going to lay this little base layer down so this stuff can spin a little bit better. I need to cut some of the deer. But that's alright, that's fixable. Adios. There we go. Alright. Now the reason why we left a bunch of room is this is where we're going to tie off. Underneath that. Alright, I'm going to uncord it so we lay it nice flat. Uncording is when you spin the thread, your thread holder, counterclockwise. And it'll make, you see how wide the thread just got? You can see how wide it is there. But if you do it too much, it'll tighten up. You know, like recoil your uncoil. There we go. Alright, the next one we will be packing it. So here we go. She's the only one. Here we go. There we go. All right. So we got all that with all that down and stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. I'll go ahead and brush it all out. That's why deer hair stuff, like commercial tires, when they do deer hair, it costs a lot of money. You know, I got some streamers I got hanging up over here called Bufords. I sell for $30, man. This guy had me custom tie them for him. He was like, $30, that's cheap. I was like, well, shoot, I could charge $100 if you want. You know? Yep. I screwed up. That's all right. We're just going to let it go. Just let it go. There we go. All right. Burned out my Griffith mongoose jaws on my vise here. I'm tied. I think I've had it for 3 or 4 years, and this is the first time I burnt out these vice jaws. So I suggest once people get, you know, figured out their fly tying and stuff like that, Griffin lifetime warranty stuff. I don't know if they still do it, but I hit them up not too long ago, and they're sending me new jaws, so I assume they're still doing it. I don't know. What's up, Russian agent? How you doing, man? What do y'all think about TikTok being taken off? I'm wondering if they're really going to do it or not. Everybody's talking. There's 3 other countries that's already done it, banned TikTok. And then I have another question. How are they using all that information China is to, like, get to America? I mean, if anything, they need to make a compilation of it so they can laugh at us. Gee. All right, so does not want to cooperate. Well, neither do my vice. Go ahead. There we go. Híjole. There. Well, I'm gonna do it tight. I better get them jaws in tomorrow. Quite aggravating. I'm listening. All right. So we're gonna fold this like so. So we can fit this over it. And we're gonna pack it. Then you grab it. Then you want to wrap real tight so it don't go forward on you. Bam. All right. There we go. It's going to take a lot. All right. Russian agent, I hope you're not really a Russian agent because I don't want like the government stomping at my door, calling me or telling me that I'm helping the bad guys out. I'm just joking. No, seriously, are you an agent? All right. Here we go. And I'm going to take another attempt at fixing the website this winter. So everybody send in your orders. Send in all your orders right now. Here we go. It needs to be brushed some more. Sometimes you got to clean your dubbing brush to get it real good. Then I like to flip it over and get out the tips now. There we go. Then you slide it back in here. Loose wrap. Loose wrap. And kind of help it. There we go. I'm going to turn you a little bit more. There we go. Then you wiggle it back and forth about 3 times. All right. Bring it all back. And that's why I like to make my tips a little bit longer heading towards the hook eye because I can grab it all, wrap back into it. Something I learned. Here we go again. I'm going to pack it. Alright. And see, it left a little gap. There we go. God dang, that's fat as a Christmas tree. Look at that. Alright. There we go. Alright, almost there. There we go. Oh, I screwed it up. That's all right. It wasn't biting the way I wanted to, anyways. So I'll try it again. My girlfriend's gonna kick my butt. So get me a little bit. There we go. It's really just like the secret is to spinning deer hair is learning how to grab the perfect amount. Because you can grab too much, and if you don't grab enough, you know, it looks as bad as if you grab too much. All right, so I got her all brushed. There we go. Get all foofy. I can just crank this through. There we go. Pull it all back. Jump in front. All right, let's pack it. There we go. There we go. Now, packing the deer hair is what I didn't understand. Nobody really explained it to me. It makes the body more complete because if you didn't pack the deer hair, you'd have like gaps in between when you get done trimming it and everything. And it's quite annoying. Here we go. I was asked how many flies do I tie a year, and I said countless. I don't know. I've thought about keeping track, but I bet you if I kept track and done the math and everything, I'd probably quit tying flies. I tie a boatload of these. There we go. Throw that one through there. There we go. All right. There you go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The extra little turn. There we go. Yeah, I probably got one more I could put on here. And that's it, because I really don't want to mess with too much. You don't want to put too much on, because then you can't handle the rest, you know? I'm going to go ahead and fold this up. Pack that back. Put my fingers over that. Oh man, there's like a little tiny space. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for it. I am going to go for it. I'm gonna try this little bit right here. See if I can do it. Should I just use all this little bit of hide or a little bit? There we go. Do not let your dogs chew on these. It causes lead poisoning. Hmm. But yeah, don't let your dogs chew on really any fly tie. I mean, yeah, this is leather or kind of like a chew toy thing. But man, dude, your dog gets lead poisoning, it's gonna lose its mind. All right. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But I believe if I pack it, it will all work out in the end. So, go ahead. Let's try packing it again. There we go. And like I said, there we go. Alright. So now we're just gonna cut it. I'm gonna whip finish it underneath here real quick once I get all this hair out of the way. You don't want to whip finish with a bunch of razor blades and everything running around. There we go. Good old fire whip. And we'll get the good scissors out. There we go. All right. Now here we go. I'm just going to kind of spin and trim. Kind of get a little good starting point here. Kind of want to cut it down with an angle. Oh, I'm using the wrong scissors. Now it's time to get the deer hair scissors out. Even these got a little turning thing. I don't know what the hell that's for. I have no clue. So I'm going to really work around that tail real quick. Uh-oh. There we go. Definitely go watch out for that hook point. Just keep turning it, trim, turn it, trim. There we go. Whoa! I think I just screwed it all up right there. Take my time going around this. Oh, chunked it right there a little bit too much, but it'll be all right. That's why you only do a little bit at a time. See, fixed it. See, she's losing weight. There we go. Yeah, these pair of scissors are the reason why I want to learn how to sharpen scissors. These are one of my favorite pairs. Freaking deer hair drives me crazy. Makes my nose itch. Here we go. There we go with that. There we go. Now we can see. All right, looks wild now, but here we go. We're gonna really form it. Trying to get the finish however I want it. There we go. Getting there. Sleeping in this lonely bed. Whoa! Cut into the tail there. Don't want to do that. There we go. It's getting there. This takes a lot of trimming. I mean, you can go ahead and hit this with the razor blade if you want. I've done that so many times and messed them up so many more times. There we go. All right, now for the top. Let's get this. There we go. Let's even this out. This next part, I gotta do it by hand. There we go. What I'm doing is just going at an angle, taking little tiny bits. Oh, I dropped it. Uh-oh. Oh, I see it. All right. Here we go. All I'm doing is just kind of going in at an angle. There we go. It ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. Pretty good for a quick tie. There we go. Kind of screwed up. I have to fix it. All right, so we can get rid of this. Just be sure don't cut it. I gotta get this. It's driving me freaking crazy. All right. All right, let's spin this thing. I'm getting sleepy. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not messing it up again. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this all back with our first wrap. There we go. We're going to go spiral a little forward. Hit it again. Spiral. Hit it again. Oh, it's coming out nice. Spiral. Hit it again. Ah! Well, at least we know where to go. Oh. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it back and forth. It'll get it. Got Henri. I'm trying to catch too much. And that's probably because I didn't pack it good enough, I guess. I do not know, Sam. I am. There we go. But you know one thing I forgot to do? I forgot to tie in wonder if I get in here like this and just take care of all of that a little bit. All right, so what I forgot to do is get the thread on, but we're gonna switch to the 6/0 because we're just tying down a stem and that's it. All right. I have to get the vacuum in. There we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna cut this. There we go. There we go. There we go. I should have probably used a little bit longer, but it's all right. There we go. Oh, that don't look too bad. Pluck the rest of this out. Bam. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, pulling on it is not a good idea. There we go. All right, I'm gonna whip finish and trim it up. Let's go ahead and get this crap out of the way. All right, this ain't my best one. Sure as hell ain't my worst one. Looks pretty British to me. It'll work. That dog will hunt. There we go. All right. It looks better from the other side, I'll tell you that. I don't understand why I did all that right there. But whatever. Yeah, it looks better on this side. But yeah, that's how you do a bomber. A little bit longer. Hackle. I should have grabbed the longer one, but I thought that one would work. Test and check. Looks better on that side. Put it, here we go. Put it in like this. The best side. There you go. There you go. Oh, man. All right, y'all be safe. Thank y'all very much for watching. I'm not going to commercial tie bombers. They're too much of a pain in the butt. But yeah, I just want to tie a bomber. Tied them before, and they work at Roaring River. They really work at trout parks. They work for smallmouth, largemouth bass, and stuff like that. I've tied them. I've used them. It takes a lot of work, though. But yeah, y'all be safe. Look both ways for you cross street. And remember, Hoot's Custom Flies, top of the line for the tip of your line. Hoot's Custom Flies. It's not fishing, it's catching. Peace. Turn this shit on. Turn this off here. Exit.